What's up guys, Xbox 6 here. Today I'm going to be talking about the time that me and my sister and somewhat of my friend got stalked. We still have no idea who this person is that was stalking us, but we had an idea, but then I asked my friend, he said it wasn't. Anyways, basically this took place in the summer of like 2014, in the spring of 2014, and so about 2 years ago. And so my sister just started off getting these creepy texts like, I see what you're doing, and would say what she's doing exactly. And then after we found out that there was no one in the family, we started getting like more of these texts. And then it got really creepy after a while, like saying like, get out of like your backyard, stop running around the house and stuff like that. And so one day it was me and my friend over at my house, and they're setting it what we were doing. And then so me and my friend went into my woods, and we saw some like weird things back there, like some trails and stuff like that. But we didn't know if they were just built, because people go back there to hunt. So we didn't know if they were like hunting trails in my woods, or if we were just like, I don't even know, just like natural like animal trails. Because if you don't know, animals create like trails that they walk on. And so that's how like most people get lost in like the Amazon or something like that. So I didn't know if they were just like natural trails or something. And so anyways, about maybe 2 months later, not even, like a month later, towards the end of summer somewhere, me, my friend, my neighbor, and then my other friend, we all were hanging out, and the text said, you want to find out who I am, go in your woods. So me, my friend, and then my other friend and my sister went in the woods, and it was like, I want you to stand on the dirt jump, because we BMX. And so we made like a dirt jump in my woods that we could hit and like do tricks off of. And so it said, I want you to meet me on top of the dirt jump. And so my sister stood on top of the dirt jump, and then we got a text saying, get your brother and his friends out of there. I was like, oh god, that's mad sketchy. How does he see us? So my sister didn't want us to leave, but we told her we were just gonna go a little bit away. And the dude sent us a message saying like, I don't know if it was a dude or a girl or whatever, but it looked like a dude, because I guess somewhat, I'll get there. But anyways, so then the guy or girl sent a message saying, I told you to get your brother out of there. And so we kept saying what we were doing and stuff like that. It got mad sketchy. And then so a little bit after this, me and my friend told my sister to go inside, and we were gonna look for this dude in the woods, or the girl in the woods, but we'll get there again, like I said. And so we started walking around by this, all the way in like the back of my woods. And I sat there, and I heard a noise. It sounded like a squirrel, but it was a pretty loud noise. And I looked, and I saw something move, like a big thing move past a bush. Like, it looked like some, like, dude. It was the sketchiest thing ever. Some dude, like, passed a bush. And then, so I was like, okay. So me and my friend were like, hey, stop there. So we started running after him, and you could just see, like, you couldn't see him anymore, like, after that, because he was out. Because it took us, like, maybe about a minute to get over there. We tracked these footprints and these trails that they made all the way throughout the woods. They made trails, like those trails that we saw were just animal trails, but at least that's what I think they were, or unless if they were like crappily made trails. But these were just some clean paved trails you could obviously see. At some parts they were a little bit confusing, but when we were running, he led us to the middle of the swamp, like with these trails, and then it just disappeared. And then so we're like, okay, like what just happened? So we got pretty sketched out. At that point, I could admit I was pretty scared. I was like, okay, where did this dude just go? We just chased some guy through the woods, like what the hell? And so we didn't know if I just like saw something or whatever, but I know that there was a guy back there. Like I definitely saw him. And so my sister, she tracked the kick, which is onto, I think they were kicking or something like that. She tracked the kick, and the dude's name was like unknown, like 2-3 or something like that. And so she tracked the kick anyways. And then it said this place that was maybe 15 miles away from me. This town that was 15 miles away from me. And so we're like, what's some dude 15 miles away trying to do stalking like my sister? Like, that doesn't really make sense. Like, he has a billion other people to stalk. Why is he stalking us? And so we thought it was my friends that I used to hang out with a lot, but now I don't really hang out with them too much. We thought it was them, because once we finally got out of the woods after like 20 minutes of being stuck in the middle of the swamp and like trying not to fall into the water because it was like I don't know, it's like mud and some parts of the mud are hard, so you'd have to test out the mud before you stepped on it, and some parts of it are soft. And then so after we finally got out, we I don't even did we yeah we brought our bikes back there for some reason. I have no idea why we brought our bikes back there. I think we brought our bikes back there. It was that time or the time before that we brought our bikes down there. Because we went to go look in the woods before, and either we brought our bikes there that time or the time before that. I remember washing off my bike, but as soon as we came out of the woods, my friends that I never hung out with were just standing there riding their bikes past. So like, what are you doing outside the woods? Like just riding your bike past. Like that was the part that was confusing me a lot. And so I know I asked them, I was like, yo, stop stalking my sister and stuff like that. And they're like, well, we're not doing that. And I didn't believe them. But then my friend, the other day, I brought this up again. And he'd be honest with me. You know, me and him have gotten like pretty cool over the couple, like 2 years, I guess. Like me and him, like the ones that hang out most of them. And he said that it definitely wasn't them. So I was pretty sketched out. But anyways, that is, like we never found the dude or anything like that. Like I want to bring it up to the cops, but my sister said not to. I don't even think my mom or my dad knows about this. Maybe my mom does a little bit. I don't think she forgot. I don't know, but it was really pretty sketchy. But I gotta leave for school now. Until then though, see you guys next video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.